One. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie. I am known as the Opinionated Horsewoman, and I welcome you to my channel. So today is Wednesday, and generally it's Wellness Wednesday on YouTube, and I don't really have anything drastically exciting to do for Wellness Wednesday other than I have been using my Tria laser. So I thought I would go ahead and go through another Tria treatment. That's hard to say. Tria treatment with you guys. And normally when I do this, I have like no makeup on, but what's on my eyes is what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I'm going to go ahead, and I had to charge my Tria after the last video. It had run out of battery. I think I've told you guys in the first one. I get 2 full sessions, and then the batteries pretty much needs to be recharged. So, I've had this Tria for, it's got to be like 5 years. And I'm sure if I used it more consistently, it would have probably died a long time ago. But, I go through periods of time, especially in the summer, when I don't want to use the laser. So, yeah, I pulled it back out after I had that allergic reaction. I decided to be real careful about kind of the chemical treatments near my eyes. I was really kind of like irritated all through here. That whole under eye, anywhere I got that concealer, was so irritated, and I still feel a little tingly stingy every now and then putting product on. So I'm just, overabundance of caution to be very careful with that skin for a little bit longer with anything that's like chemically related. So I pulled out the Tria. So let's get started, and then hopefully it won't be too loud, but so I just got recently unboxed an order from Colourpop Cosmetics, and I am pretty new to Colourpop. I've gotten a couple of things. I think I've done 3 unboxings or 2 unboxings. Yeah, 3, I guess, this year. And small orders and things. And one of the last unboxings I did, I got 2 of these, which is the Garden Variety eyeshadow palette. I got one for myself, and then I got one for a friend for a birthday present. So I'm actually wearing some of that Colourpop shadow. So once I complete the Tria lasering, we will, I'll show you guys the colors or the shades that I used out of that palette. And then I just did a mystery unbagging. So I got a confusing bag in the mail. And it just said the return address was online seller, and I was just, and it came out of California, which I was confused. So what it was an order from Wish. And the reason why I'm still a little confused is a lot of times when the stuff comes from Wish, it comes directly from China, and so you know what it is. And this came from online seller in California, and I was thrown. I was like, I don't know what that was. So what I got was some eyeliners and some of the false eyelashes like I'm wearing, and this is one of the boxes. And these are the magnetic lashes. So I have not tried this particular type of magnetic eyelash yet until now, until I got the order. The last attempt at the magnetic eyelashes that I tried were those ones where you had like a top and a bottom that were magnetic, and you were kind of supposed to clamp them around like the underside and top of your eye, like normal eyelashes. And I feel like though it was like 3 or 4 years ago that those were available, and I mean those were a total fail. So now, about a year ago, I think, don't you think, you guys, is when they came out with this the eyeliner has, some sort of magnetic particulate in it. And it's, you put on an eyeliner and let it dry. And then there's little magnets on the false lashes. And so that's what's the new is out now. There's Glamnetic, there's Moxie lashes. There's a total ton of options on Amazon for sure. I actually looked on Amazon before I ordered from Wish just to see if there were any amazing deals. One of the gals I followed had done a review. She got a really great deal. A big coupon code was available one day, and she was able to order, I don't remember if there was 5 lashes and 2 of the liquid eyeliner, and then the applicators. I think she got them for like $9, I think she said. But I don't know. When I looked, I didn't see anything that was like a great deal. You know, a lot of stuff was either the lashes were not the style lashes that I like they were even, like, this is about as wild as I get. These are pretty bold for me. And a lot of the other ones were like even crazier bold. And I just, for me, that's more than I, for what I would use. It's just a little bit too much. So, I did look on Amazon, and anyway, you know, I kind of looked at stuff, looked at the options on there, and then I did end up going on Wish, like you guys realized from the video. You know, I linked that video up here, but I ordered 2 different types. This is one of them, and I've used this, which is what I'm wearing, and then I had another set from a different brand that I actually wore today at work, a lot less bold than this. So I've tried, this is the second time I have used these magnetic eyeliner lashes. I've tried one from this brand and I tried the other brand, and they're all the same. They have the 5 micro tiny little magnets on them. You know, the eyeliner seems to be pretty much the same. So, you know, there's not a whole lot different in there, but you know, you don't really get a whole lot of instructions on here. It just says use the magnetic eyeliner 10 to 20 times, applying it to the eyelids, wait a minute for it to dry out, and then, you know, use the tool provided. Well, I had read a couple reviews from other brands where people have said to use at least 2 layers of the liquid eyeliner, and I have to say that definitely need at least 2 layers, and you got to let it dry, and it takes a while to dry, and it's still sticky when it dries. It's kind of like, I feel like this eyeliner is half glue, half magnetic, whatever. But so what I'm having a challenge with is, because there's 5 like tiny little magnets on them, and the last, like the outer magnets are right near the edges. You know, not everybody's eye length, like from inner eyelash to outer corner of your eye, is the same length. So because they're not like a normal glue-on false lash, which you normally would just take a little scissors and trim it down to the length you need, you really can't do that with these, because of, you don't want to cut an eye, like one of the magnets off, because then you don't have a magnet on the end of the lash. So for me, that's been a challenge, because, you know, I don't have really wide eyes. I mean, I don't have tiny eyes. What I do have is very round eyes, and I don't mean like round like this. I mean like round like this. So what I'm noticing is that the outer corner and the inner corner pull up if you don't get enough of the magnetic eyeliner on there, because of the fact my eyes are so curved. Like, that's the stress point of these lashes. You know, the lashes want to straighten out and be straight, not round. So I don't know. I think I have seen, and you know, this is the part what's unfortunate. I don't remember if I saw it on Amazon or Wish, but I did see a seller, I'm pretty sure it was Wish, and I'll have to do some digging, but that offered sizes of eyelashes that you could order, and meaning the length from inner corner to outer corner. So you would, I think you could do that and then order those. The problem was, would they come in a style that I would use? I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying to figure out how to do like right in front of my face and still look at the camera. But so I want to look into that, because I could take a very, you know, you could just take an old set of eyelashes that are the glue on, you know, cut them down to the length that makes you happy, and then you just would measure that. And I believe it was in millimeters, you know, the European standard. You know, America is one of the few that it goes on the imperial inches, but I think that's brilliant, and I really think that you know, these lash companies need to offer different lengths, because I can't use like a really, really wide, long eyelash. Like these ones that I'm wearing are a little bit longer than I'm really comfortable, and they're way in the corner, and I have to like be careful because, you know, the inner part of those eyelashes tickles like my face, because I normally wouldn't have them in that far on my eye. So that is my feedback on there. I tell you, I think that that's the way to go for these lash companies, is to offer the different lengths, you know, because then you don't have to worry about them being too long and wanting to trim them when you can't trim them because there's a magnet on there that you don't want to cut off. So, you know, I haven't taken a hard look at Moxie Lashes or the Glamnetics to see if they do that. Woohoo! I'm done. So, yeah, anyway, let me quick show you guys. Like, so these are this company's lashes, and you know, you got 3 lashes in there, you got 1 set of the liquid eyeliner, you got an applicator, and it's plastic and kind of cheap. I have a different one that's a lot nicer that I'm using, but you can see, you know, the pair is missing because I'm wearing them. And they're really nice, but like my eyes, oh no, I'm dropping them. My eyes, by what I mean by round, I mean I need them to curve quite a bit, you know, and these kind of want to straighten out. So they do have on the very, very ends, like the very ends have the magnets on them, which is great, and I lost one, you guys. It's down by my feet. But my eyes aren't like, I mean, this is really pushing it. So that would be my suggestion. But you know, if you guys go on Wish, I like these lashes. They're pretty bold. They are slightly different, but I mean, it's so slight. Nobody's ever going to notice when they look at you. I mean, can you guys tell from a distance that these are totally different? Barely, right? Barely. So, I don't know what happened. Y'all, seriously? Oh, there it is. Woo-hoo-hoo. I have my lash. See, look at it. It wants to be straight. So, and I need it to be really curved. So, anyway. Apologize, you guys. But yeah, if you guys want to order something off Wish, I like these. These are pretty nice. You know, if you can't find them on there, give me a holler. I can send you the link because that's obviously my order history. But so let's get into the more fun stuff, which is a very mini review. First time I used this palette was this morning. And I just love this palette because it's very colorful, very pretty colors, all different shades. And I just decided to go with like the peachy kind of orangey colors. So normally what my routine is, I use my e.l.f. eyelid primer. Let that kind of sit in, soak in for a couple minutes. And then I have been using I have a Beauty Bakery palette I've been using that has a really nice light color that have been just generally using to set. Oh, I apologize. I do go in with, I'm using a Maybelline concealer that I do tap in here, and it's working great. I like doing that over the e.l.f. primer. It kind of gives me a consistent color underneath, and then like I said, I set it with this Beauty Bakery color that almost perfectly matches my skin. I really like it. It's been working great. But this palette actually has a really nice, very, very almost my color, my skin tone color. I thought I tried it, and I did try it today, and it is actually a couple shades lighter than my own color, so it's very highlighter. So I ended up setting my eye, you know, the whole lid with that, and then I went in the corners with this one. It's called Over the Bloom. It's this one right, I'll just use my hand, this one right here. It's really pretty. So I started with that in the corners as my darker color, and then brought it in on the crease. And then in the middle, I used this. It's kind of a metallic-y color. It's called Don't Leaf. It's right next to it's the second one in this row. So it's this one here. I use that in the middle, like and that's a very pretty metallic color. And so that was kind of in the middle main section of my eye. And then I decided to go in on the corners. I used a little bit of the glitter glue from Too Faced, and I went in and pressed in a couple of colors actually I was going to use, but I ended up using now I'm kind of wondering which one I used. I think I used, yeah, it's this Third Eye. I went in with I think I mixed in a little bit of this color up here, which is this one here, and then a little bit of this to kind of give a lighter pop to the inner eye. But I really like it. This is it's been a really fun palette. Yeah, I think I ended up mainly using this one. It's called Third Eye right here. I think I tried this one and I was kind of like, eh. And then my transition color that I used from what I set my eyes with, I'm just going to put this away. Okay, there we go. So I used this one first, like I said, to set it. But so my transition shade I ended up using was this really pretty one, Prickly Please. And I really liked this because it's such a light transition. I was a little bit concerned that it was going to be like too bold, but it was wonderful. So actually, you know what? I did use Herbivore. I was back and forth on this. I'm sorry, you guys. I put my makeup on at like 6 o'clock in the morning and I'm never awake. I used this color as a transition shade. Did try this a little bit at first and it wasn't dark enough, and then decided to end up using this one in my corner. So I dipped into a bunch of these this morning because I was kind of all over the place. So backing up, I set my color like, and that's a very, it's very light for my skin color. It was very like highlightery, just very bold. I started out wanting to use, I used the second one here as my transition, like above the lid. And then I started using this corner one in the corner. It just wasn't dark enough. And so I ended up going right over the top of it with the Over the Bloom, which is this one right here. And then, like I said, in the center of my lid, I used the second one next to it. It's a very metallic-y color. It's really pretty. It's called Don't Leaf. And then on the inner corner, I started with this wavelength one. Decided it wasn't quite what I wanted and ended up going in over it with this gold Third Eye, kind of weird name, Third Eye color. So I haven't used any of the other colors. Like I said, this is actually the first time I played with this. But yeah, it's really, I almost wanted to try the Clay Day, which is this one down here. But this one worked this morning, was bold enough, because this one wasn't bold enough. And then I did this one and it built really nice and it blended really nice. So I'm liking this palette for the first time using it. So, good review on this palette. I have to say, I really like it. I've been enjoying a lot of Colourpop stuff, other than I can't use their concealer. Yeah, so far, 2 days in using these magnetic eyeliners, you definitely need like 2 layers. It's still really sticky. And if you're going to be, like I'm gone like 10.5 hours a day at work. So I actually took, since I bought 2 from this brand, I took one of the eyeliners with me, and I'm glad I did, because like it's winter here, and like coming in the morning, if I like bump my eyelid or something, or my eyelashes with my gloves as I'm kind of taking all my layers off, if you kind of pop these off at all, it pulls the liquid eyeliner with it. So then like it won't stick on your eyelid anymore because it actually pulls that with it. So you need to be able to do touch-ups throughout the day. And so you need to have one of these with you. So I did take one of these into work, and I did have trouble with it. This one kind of pulled away, and you rub your eyes a little, you're kind of, and I was really glad I had it, because I did have it, this inner eye kind of came off and I couldn't get it to stick down. There wasn't enough of the magnetic eyeliner left. So I was really glad I had that with me. So far, so good. You guys, if you got tips and tricks or something, let me know. But this is my kind of first impressions with using these. I like them. I think I like them a little bit better than the glue on. I kind of was getting tired of the glue on. I mean, it's basically the same thing, you guys. Just the nice thing about the magnets, it kind of jumps itself right into place instead of with the glue. You know, if you don't set that lash perfectly, it's just a hot mess. And I was getting tired of using the glue. But the one concern I have, and Bethany from YouTube channel One Busy Mama brought this up in the comments, is that not entirely sure what the ingredients are in the liquid eyeliner, but both of us have a strong suspicion that there's latex in that. Because when it comes off, it acts like it's got properties of latex. So that can be a major allergy for people, and repeated latex use can trigger allergies, like a latex allergy. So my suggestion is, if you use these, when you come home and you're done for the night, take them off and get that eyeliner, every little itty bitty dot of it, off your face before you go to bed, because you don't want to leave that kind of latex products on your eyes. You're going to end up with a disaster. And I can tell you that, like, a lot of the store-bought just glue for the glue-on false lashes has latex in it as well. So you have to be really careful. So, you know, we'll see. But, yeah, both these products today. Yeah, I'm sorry for my confusion on this. But I was, like I said, kind of trying different colors and trying to figure out, like, what was going to be light enough, what was going to be bright enough, or dark enough. But yeah, really nice palette. I know it's sold out briefly on Colourpop's website. I believe it's back in stock now. I don't know how much longer, but nicely priced, as all their stuff really is. So thanks everybody so much. If you're new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. That's the red bell down below. Please give it a like, share this video with your friends, leave me comments down below. Let me know what you think of these products, and questions or comments on the Tria. I am going to, before I moisturize after using my Tria, I'm going to go ahead, end this video, take my lashes off, take my eye makeup up, wash my face really good, and then apply my night serums. So, because I'm trying, I'm working on my face. So thanks everybody.